Dizziness, sleepiness, weight gain, and swelling of hands, legs, and feet.
Swelling of your tongue or throat may occur and in rare cases may be fatal.
Risk of suicide may occur.
Don't use if you are or may be pregnant. It may change your periods, making it hard to know if you are pregnant.
Elderly dementia patients have an increased risk of death or stroke.
Uncontrollable muscle movements, as these may be permanent.
How, as a human race, can we continue on when we have mutant vampire leeches parasitically profiting off of human suffering and fear, and the fear of suffering, and not actually ever curing anything?
They cause serious rash or allergic reaction that may require hospitalization and be life-threatening.
And in extreme cases can lead to coma or death.
We can't keep making all this scientific progress, and then also at the same time keep pretending like they're not actually finding cures for anything. So why don't you go get your stupid t-shirt with the doofy logo on it and run for the cure some more, because they've been running for that cure for how many freaking decades? They buried the people that had the cure decades ago. And so I guess every year we'll just keep biking for the cure and running for the cure, and you can keep chasing the cure, but you're never gonna catch it, because the same foundations that want you to put that stupid t-shirt on and run around the block and give them money for that are the same ones who make money off there not being a cure. That's what justifies their existence to begin with. So why would they ever even want there to be a cure? They'd be out of a job. What, are they gonna cure themselves of a job? It doesn't even make sense. And then you have people like this at the top just sitting there just twisting in their own filth, can't wait to make money off someone else's suffering. They don't even care. It's sick. And like actual vampires at the other end of the scientific medical spectrum, they're actually sucking off of our DNA data for the new gene technologies and therapies they're gonna make with all these, like, find out where your heritage is from. Yeah, right. Like, they care if you know anything about that. And the body parts of our unborn aborted babies, and even our blood, in a bid for this engineered immortality that they're gonna try and make with cures and treatments that I'm sure will only be afforded by the very, very rich elite people, who will all start to have much longer lifespans than the average person. I mean, you heard what Sean Parker said in the other video I did about how he's gonna be like 160 because he's a billionaire, and he's gonna be part of a class of immortal overlords. Because this is not about maintaining humanity at the level we're at, because we're also being told all the time how we're overpopulated and most of us need to die, right? So, you see what I'm saying? But again, as technology continues to advance, and just keeps on advancing, because that's what it does, the medical establishment is going to have to start admitting that yes, they actually can cure things. Not just treat them with a bunch of recurrent chemicals, which are chemicals that can only mitigate some symptoms, usually while causing other symptoms. They require even more prescriptions that also don't cure anything, which provides what this Goldman Sachs refers to as sustained cash flow and a sustainable franchise. Those are human beings he's talking about. And he just has apparently no ability to feel that whatsoever. So I just saw that, and you see those every once in a while in obscure magazines or in foreign newspapers, that some doctor somewhere found a cure for something, or they did a research study and they found a really promising homeopathic thing that can do all kinds of stuff, but you never end up hearing or seeing that stuff ever again, because it gets buried and probably passed around by rich elite billionaires at some retreat somewhere. It's not the kind of stuff they ever tell the rest of us about. The rest of us get to be a statistic at a Goldman Sachs analyst report. You know, I don't know. My aunt died last Thanksgiving, and by the time she died, and she was only in her mid-50s, she was on like, I don't know, 28 medicines. And one of them, and I can't remember which one it was off the top of my head right now, caused her bones to be so brittle that by the time she passed away, anytime she would trip, she would break something. Usually more than one bone. It was usually several bones. She had fractures all over the place. She was kind of like Glass in that new movie by M. Night Shyamalan, the character played by Samuel L. Jackson, whose bones break all the time. It's kind of like that. And she fell off the bed, and she just died. She fell off the bed and went into a coma and never woke up. And, you know, at the end of the day, as her family, we don't even know if she died from the thing that was causing her to take all of those medications or the fact that they had her on so many freaking medications. They damn sure didn't ever cure her. She just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse until she died. So we're left with a hole in our family because, that's what she had. She was a veteran's wife who had the kind of medical care that fills you full of poisons and doesn't cure anything. And they're not in it for cures, and it's pretty clear when they're coming out with analyst reports like this one, where they can just rub it all right into your face. It makes me want to I don't know. I'm done. Just humanity. We're all humans. And how is this the system that we have in 2019? How are we still here like this, with people like this running everything?